Hey guys, welcome back to BeamNG. Today I have a mod to show you, a Nissan Skyline GTR BNR34. This one, I'm not sure who created it. I'll put it on screen though because I forget, my bad. You may have already seen this in other videos. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but that's alright. Better late than never, right? So the first thing to note is that this car has a lot of very unique liveries to it. If I hop into the vehicle selector real quick, you've got your regular GTRs, and then you've got all your V specs up to here, and then you've got a street drag race. Top secret is a cool livery. Do luck, never heard of this one, but it's probably a real one. Um, you already know who this is. And then a couple other cool racing ones, and then of course a Nismo Z tune, which is just the holy grail. It even says holy grail right here. So this is the one that we're in right now. It's the facelifted model of the V-Spec, now with a carbon hood. So it is a V-Spec 2, not a regular GTR, but I thought it looked the most GTR-esque. So we'll start off here, and then we'll move on. So the first thing to note here is the sound. It sounds actually really, really good, especially for a BeamNG mod. So it does sound really, really good, actually. I'm genuinely surprised by it. The other thing is you have all the moving parts. You got your right door opens, your left door opens, trunk opens up via the key. The hood should open up on this too, I would think. And there we go. And there's your RB22. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure. Engine in there with the strut brace and all that. Looking really, really clean. With that though, I think we should take it out for a little rip real quick and see what it can do. So if I repair it here and we take it out for a little rip real quick, and it pulls really good actually. I have traction control turned off just because I prefer it that way, but it does have it in case you want it, and it is accurate to the real life car. It feels like, to me at least, when you have traction control on, it kind of limits what you can do with it. Like if I drift here, it kind of locks you up and stuff, so I don't really like that, but if you do, then go for it. Another cool thing for this car is on the inside of this, you've got a whole bunch of options for this middle dashboard type thing. If you toggle this, I'm pretty sure right now we have PSI. So if I step on the gas, it'll give you a PSI in live time. But you've also got whatever this is, I'm not actually sure. And then you've got your brakes, I'm pretty sure, on here. And then you've got a whole bunch of different stats on the engine and your tire temperature and all that, along with a G-force counter, I'm pretty sure is what that is. And then we've got essentially Google Maps, and then that's a full loop of that. But if you put this on to G-force and then we drive around with it, it should give you a live recreation of where you're at on G's. The little yellow dot, I'm pretty sure, is the G-force counter. So if we do a little pull on this car, if we do a pull with this car, sorry. So you're pulling, what does that say, around 15G? Nothing crazy, but cool to have it in the car anyway. And this thing really does rip too. Like you can really get going in this thing. But let's see what the crash model's like on this. How about? So if I go into this wall at about 100 miles an hour, oh man, you are not surviving that one. I've seen better crash models for BeamNG, but it's not the worst ever. And in all fairness, you're not getting a GTR mod to crash it. You're getting it to drive around and just have fun with, I think. So it's not really a big deal. It would be nice if it had a little bit more detail to it. I'm going to pull out the Fast and Furious, Street Racer version, and I'll see you guys just a second. Now here's one that everyone should recognize. Definitely an iconic one, that's for sure. And something cool with this one is you actually have the little controller that came in the movie too. Someone in the comments can let me know what this did. I completely forget. I'm pretty sure it was to activate. It was something. I have no idea what though. Completely forget. Someone in the comments let me know. You do have two bottles of nitrous though, which are both completely usable. And just like in the movie, this one is equally quick and equally ricey as well. Did anyone else find that in the movie? This car just looked super rice. It looks a little bit better here in Beam, but that spoiler on the back and these corny aftermarket wide body, it just looks super duper rice to me, man. I can't lie. I'm gonna get a bunch of haters in the comments for that, but that's okay. And she's fun to pull around too, though. Just a burnout machine. Before we send it off the car jump arena, there is one more I want to play with here. Nismo Z-Tune. Now this one is definitely the holy grail. Only 19 were made apparently, so that is definitely not a lot. In real life, I don't think you would drive this one around at all. And again, you've got this tire issue, so let me quickly fix that. I'll be right back with you. With that fixed and out of the way, yeah, this one's definitely not one you would take on the road, I don't think. You might put it on a trailer and take it to some bougie car fest, but I don't think you would actually be driving this down the road. Luckily for me, I can just reset the odometer every time I reset this car, so let's have some fun with it since we can here. Oh, and look at definitely the fastest one out of them all here, I think. Oh no. How much money do you think we're like out of that crash? You've got to spend a fortune. Like how much money are you out here? You're out $2 million in that crash. Ouch. Even a regular GTR will put you back $110,000. The V Spec's 150, R Tune's 170. They just go up and up. 190, 190, 100, 200,000, 350,000, 400,000, and then just $2 million. We've essentially crashed something that has the same value as a supercar. I said that'd be the last one before the car jump arena. I lied. I actually want to do one more. I just saw it, the top secret. This is just one you've got to try it out, man. Like if you know what car this is in real life, you've got to try it in Beam too. I'm just gonna leave the tires the way they are. I know it's ugly, but I don't want to change them again. I don't want to change. You know, it isn't bad. Like despite having no texture, I think they are grippier than whatever BeamNG has to offer. So it's better for this car considering how little grip it has with the race tires. So I'll just leave it. A lot of carbon fiber happening on this one. You know, I always knew they had the top secret V10 Supra. I actually was not aware they had a top secret R34 too. So that's news to me. Definitely a cool car though. Let's just see, what is its top speed here on the highway? Highway bridge, we'll say. I'll be nice and quiet so you guys can hear it for a second. Like I said, the brakes are not all that good. We were also going, what was that, 200 miles an hour, so I can't really complain. Let's try that one more time here, and then we'll go to car jump. Here, I'll give you guys one last little listen to this car. Oh, that turbo spool up is just beautiful sounding, man. It sounds so good. Like that right here, this little sound. Best sound any car guy could ever ask for. Looks like we broke some rules. 76 and a 35. Whoops. With that, I think we know which one we're going to take to the car jump arena. Looks like this one right here. And I will see you guys there in just a second. Alright, here we are at the car jump arena. I've got the top secret one pulled out. I think we'll do a few runs. I want to try this one, and then the dude luck, and then maybe one of the drag ones, because that might be a little bit insane, but start off with this one. Out of the ones I've driven, it's the fastest one yet, so let's give it a little rip and see what it can do. We get up to 200 maybe? I think it can do it. 200 miles an hour? Yep. Past 200, no problem. And it's gonna have a beautiful launch. Oh my. Past 600 meters. 615 meters, I'll say. It's a beautiful launch. And then can we make it all the way to the pool? I think so. Right into the pool, nice and beautifully. That was wonderful, actually. I think that might be the best launch I've ever seen on the car jump. This one has more power, so it might be able to go a bit farther. Not sure about that spoiler on the back, though. It looks like it's more meant to keep the car on the ground than keep it from soaring. So we'll see what it does. I think it might be a little bit faster, but I'm not sure it'll have the same good launch off the jump here. It's about as fast, a little bit slower maybe. When it launches, even better actually. Well, I say that, but we're not. Nope, never mind. 590 meters on the line. It felt like it was launching better at least. Suppose it didn't actually. Into the pool with a nice little skip, right to the backside. And I want to try one more of these, and then we will call it a video. Street drag. This one looks like it is definitely going to be a little bit quicker. It looks very race to me though. Built to grab the asphalt by its balls and take off as straight as possible. This R34 packs one heck of a punch despite it looking like it just rolled out of the rice factory. Indeed, it does look extremely race. I think something kind of cool about it though. The front end almost, well, never mind. I was going to say the front end kind of has some R35 vibes. It does not have any R35 vibes actually. I take that back right now. It does have NOS though, so it might be a little bit quicker here and do a little bit better. Oh, it's way faster. This one's definitely modified. 250 maybe? No, 240. We're going to have a pretty good launch, but it's not going to soar the same way. 580 meters down the jump. Crash into the wall, break your bones, and crash into the pool and drown. I've got a hunch. If we put on a different spoiler, though, this might actually be able to do a little bit better on there. If I go to GTR X-Wing, I think this could be our best run of all time on the car jump arena, because now you've got that power along with good aero on this. I think we might have an airplane here, folks. I'll just be quiet for this last one so you guys can hear it, and I will not be annoying. That was actually incredibly impressive. That might be the best run I've ever seen on the car jump arena in my life. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, so that does it for this video, guys. Apologies if it was a little bit low quality. Still working on the whole microphone thing. I hope to have this figured out after a little while, but you never know. So just thank you for sticking around. If you've gotten to this far, leave a like, subscribe if you like the content. Comment complete if you've watched our video. Let me know if you guys are actually watching these or not. And that does it for this video. I'm not sure if I've already mentioned or not. It's a free mod. I'll put all the links in the description along with some of the information on it, who made the mod, all that. Thank you for watching, and have a great